Hello, welcome to the show. Today, I'm Keith. Today, talk about addiction. So, let's get started. In my life, I have been addicted to many things, mainly cigarettes and alcohol. But went through phases with some other things too. But thankfully, I let go of those things much quicker. But yeah, if you're thinking you should stop doing something, then you should stop doing it. And the biggest thing is just make the commitment to do it and just do it. And when you catch yourself thinking about it, the thing is when we get addicted to something, usually it's how we developed a habit with it. Well, that's what the addiction is we developed a habit with it. But you have particular times a day where you would do it more often than others. I mean, the urge is going to kick in throughout the day ultimately, but the thing is in times of the day where you'd normally, like, after dinner or something like that, you go smoke a cigarette or you have a drink with dinner, replace it with something else, something that's not addictive. I'm not saying to go smoke weed, because marijuana is addictive too, not in a physical sense, but in a psychological sense. It is. Like, we can develop a dependency for it and become addicted to it through that. So just find a way to replace it. Maybe instead of having alcohol with dinner, have yourself a cup of I would say green tea, but caffeine's addictive too. But no, it's late at night as well, and you want to so maybe instead of doing that, like, find some kind of decaffeinated tea, maybe like a light herbal tea, or drink like a lemon water or something like that, or just do something special instead of smoking a cigarette, or instead of having a drink. Or if you're trying to cut back on caffeine too, it can be hard to quit these things like cold turkey. What you can do is you can wean yourself off of them, especially if you have a heavy addiction to it, like alcohol. I know it's really bad if you have an addiction to alcohol. It can be a fight, and it can be fatal too. The withdrawal symptoms can be fatal from it. Caffeine, I don't think they're fatal, but the headaches can be really bad for a couple days. The best thing to do is just to wean off of it. Cigarettes, I'm not too sure of cigarettes. When I quit cigarettes, I just quit. I just stopped buying them. So you just make the commitment and you just do it. Another thing that's addictive too, porn. Stop fucking watching porn and stop fucking masturbating, because you're releasing dopamine in the brain when you do that. And that is that's a major problem with a lot of today's men, their youth. It's part of the reason why we're also feminine and weak, because we're so busy masturbating instead of going after our dreams and our goals, because it releases that dopamine and it makes us feel good, and then we're okay with our lives being shit. It makes us docile. But just find ways to replace it with positive habits, or form positive habits, and make the commitment to do it. Another thing that helps too is to have a good quality diet and have an exercise program. Have some kind of discipline in that in your life, but I know in my personal experience, when I'm more physically active and I'm eating better quality food, I'm getting better quality thoughts in my brain, or in my mind, I should say, because your thoughts aren't, your thoughts ultimately aren't in your brain. Your thoughts are in what's called mind, which is, beyond the brain. And you have 3 brains in the body. You have the brain in the head, the brain in the heart, and the brain in the gut. So, learn to master these, and you will have an easier job overcoming addictions. As I'm sitting here tripping around, fumbling around through trees and shit, tripping over mud heaps. So, yeah, get yourself out into nature. Enjoy the elements. Ground yourself. When you're anxious, it's easy to get caught in addictions. Anxiety is being ungrounded ultimately, because you're busy thinking about the future, like what is that, oh my god, shit's flying everywhere. You get grounded from exercising. When you take a shower, you're washing off the positive ions off your body with all of this electromagnetic radiation all around us all the time, and a lot of us don't have control over our minds. Makes it easy to get caught in a cycle of anxiety, and you want to ground yourself. So just be good to yourself, though. If you fall on your face too, don't get mad at yourself. Pick yourself up and do it again. And if you can't just do it, then ultimately you don't want it bad enough. That's the truth about anything in life. I mean, I'm not saying that you can go be LeBron James if you're 5'2" and you're 50 years old, because you can't. But in a realistic sense, if you want to quit drinking bad enough, you'll quit it. You want to quit smoking bad enough, you'll quit it. You want to quit watching porn bad enough, you'll stop watching it. If you want to quit doing cocaine or something like that, you'll do it if you really want it. So you gotta make the commitment. Make the commitment and you do it. Write it down. Write it down and go and replace that habit with something else. Something that's constructive, something that builds you up. Work on a hobby or something that you wanted to learn. Like, you want to learn guitar? Go learn guitar. Go learn some drums. Go make some mad beats or something, So guys, that's the thing. If you want it, you'll do it. Peace.